Hey there Gemini, welcome to your weekly tarot reading. This one is for September 18th to the 24th, so let's jump in. But just before I do dive into the cards, if you wouldn't mind doing me a quick favor and hitting the like button, you might want to think about leaving me a comment, and please do subscribe if you want to see more of these free readings coming, and by subscribing it lets me know that you like being here and you like what I'm doing. So that would be amazing. Now a couple of short announcements. If at any time you'd like a personal reading, the first link down below will take you to my website. You can check those out. I do have a freebie, a free Learn Tarot quick guide if you'd like to get started interpreting the cards for yourself. Also linked below, as is my more immersive paid offering if you'd like to delve deeper into the art of learning intuitive tarot. I have a course called The Initiation, and that one will teach you a full foundation in tarot plus my professional signature reading process. So if you have a calling to do readings for yourself, family and friends, and hey, maybe even move into paid readings, that will give you everything you need to know. What else? I can't remember. Oh, Instagram. Yeah, I'm really active on Instagram, daily readings and content over there. So that you might want to join me over there. Look for the blue ticked account, and I have a Karmic Community, a free email newsletter. So that is all linked below. Okay. You know there's a problem when you can't remember your own intro. Let's jump into the cards, Gemini. I like to start off with a Moonology Oracle card, and I have a personal issue reaches resolution. Love that. Now, full moon in Cancer. So it's likely that this issue here, Gemini, has caused you maybe some emotional turmoil, right? Some stress or some tension. Now, this is the full moon energy, which indicates something coming to completion, coming, full cycle, coming to conclusion. So maybe some kind of struggle or challenge or emotional issue is going to be resolved this week. Okay, let's delve deeper. So I've got just the major arcana here, and we'll see what comes through for you. Okay, the major arcana are the big themes in tarot, the life lessons. There are 22 of these cards, and we have for you the Hermit. Okay, well look, I really think that you have been reflecting on the situation and maybe your next moves. I've got the Virgo energy of the Hermit coming through, and it is asking you, if you haven't done that, to go within, seek your own counsel, and really trust that intuition that's coming in. Now, the Hermit can be an energy as well, like the shadow side of the Hermit would be where maybe you're feeling a little bit lost in a situation, unsure of how to go about resolving this. Sometimes we can feel a bit isolated and lonely, like left out of a work team, or alone even when we're in a relationship, that kind of thing. Or maybe this is seeking a pathway to greater purpose in one of those areas. Okay, I see you, I don't know if you can see that well, coming out of the darkness this week, crossing the threshold into brighter, lighter times. That's the sun energy we see through there, which talks about overcoming challenges. It talks about healing, and it talks about actually illuminating that new path ahead. So I think this is, you coming back out into the world with a solution here. You might get some kind of download or insight, maybe from this tarot reading, plus your own intuition, and maybe some other signs and synchronicities as well. Okay, Gemini, I will get the cards out. Oh, and look what's at the bottom of the deck, the sun. So, I'm really feeling into that. Let's mix that in and see if it comes out. I will draw you 4 cards here from the Rider-Waite. I will then clarify as I go during the read. Situational energy, Ace of Cups, beautiful. Okay, let's see what your block, obstacle or challenge is. We have got the King of Swords, that may symbolize you in this reading. Wheel of Fortune, and the advice, the good old waff, I call it, Wheel of Fortune. And that really wants to shift you, it really wants to like majorly expand your life, Gemini. Let's see the outcome. Four of Pentacles, oof. Okay, we'll see what the clarifier is for this. Okay, we've got a bit of a holding on energy there. So look, what I'm feeling here from this reading is that you're really looking for the pathway to the new, like to the Ace of Cups, okay? So the Ace of Cups could symbolize for you, you know, this pathway to purpose that we're talking about, whether it's, you know, I'm really looking for new work that fills my cup, that lights me up, whether you are seeking, you know, self-transformation or wanting to move towards maybe, you know, a love interest or something here. Sometimes this can be around, you know, conception or fertility as well. So there's been some kind of block in one of those areas, and I think that you've been, you know, really reflecting on this and going within, but there may have also been with the Hermit a little bit of maybe depression around this, you know, frustration, feeling lost and not being able to find that path. But remember, a personal issue can reach resolution. It's got something to do with that Wheel of Fortune turning, but I'm really getting the message here that there needs to be release or letting go, maybe of how you have been doing things, you know, maybe of a viewpoint or perspective. We got to come at this from a fresh, you know, a fresh angle, I feel. Okay, let's clarify that Ace of Cups. Yeah, with the Five of Pentacles. So yeah, I feel that you've been trying to maybe manifest or, you know, make happen whatever this Ace of Cups symbolizes for you. Okay, general reading, please do apply it to your situation. But instead you've been in Five of Pentacles. So that's interesting that I was really getting that message from the Hermit, Gemini, which is, you know, feeling left out, alone, or I am in some kind of lack or loss, or worried about that happening, okay? So there could have been some false starts, there could have been some losses here as well, but the fives are a five for a reason, because it's a critical turning point or a point of change. But you know, to embrace the energy of change, we have to, as I said, come in with a different energy, a different angle or a different approach. Otherwise we will generally just perpetuate more of that same energy. The first thing we need to do is really work the energy of the Magician. I know that card's not here, but this is the process, shifting our own internal energy first, which in turn shifts the energy and reality around us, because, you know, we are putting out a different vibe. So you need to move into belief, right? Belief is really important here. Because if you don't believe that this can happen, then how can the universe really magnetize it towards you? So the King of Swords is in the challenge. Now, Gemini, I feel that that is you here, okay? That is you in your full energy. Let's get the clarifier for that. Oof, the Tower, okay. So the Tower is here, and you may have already had the Tower moment, right? The Five of Pentacles could symbolize that. Like I said, some loss, some lack, you know, around maybe a beginning that, you know, you thought was going to go somewhere, and then maybe, you know, it didn't. Maybe the Tower fell. For others of you, I feel that you might need to go through a Tower moment, which is basically the clearing of a situation so that we can rebuild from a positive new foundation here. It's interesting because often we don't really embrace change until we get to the Tower, which can be a little bit of a rock bottom situation. It can be, you know, a change catalyst, a betrayal, a deception, a diagnosis. You know, you get the idea here. So we have the Tower here. Now you're being asked to really be in your king energy, like gender in specific. King energy means in our max maturity here, and being able to see things from, you know, a really mature standpoint. Really it's about seeing the bigger picture. Yes, you're looking at a Tower moment, or you have been through a personal issue here, but I feel this can resolve. Now, you might not be resolving things to look exactly as they did, but we will have a better version of that is more in alignment, okay? It feels like whatever you have moved away from here either wasn't going to, you know, materialize what you were hoping to achieve, or it just wasn't in, you know, wasn't in alignment with you in some way. So we have an energy here with the King of Swords of seeing the big picture and almost re-strategizing, okay, or coming at it from a different angle to transform the situation. And that is when, that's when the big wheel turns, right? That's when the universe goes, okay, Gemini is ready. Let's turn that wheel. Let's get this operation going. Okay, let's clarify that. Yeah, Ace of Wands. That's when it really happens. So there could have been like a false start with the Ace of Cups, right? Now we have the Ace of Wands, that inspired new beginning, that seed of potential finally coming through. So what I see here is that we need to take a different approach. This is no longer, you know, about you know, doing things the same, or, you know, it feels like that's going to really brick wall you, Gemini. The Wheel of Fortune wants to turn, and it wants to bring you this Ace of Wands. Now, what does the Ace of Wands signify for you? What is it that you're trying to manifest here? Well, it will be different for all of you, being a general reading, but this is saying, yes, you need to take a different approach, but you do need to keep taking action. That is really important. Otherwise, the potential just remains, you know, latent potential, just energy. So we always need to be reaching out, to be applying, to be doing, as well as kind of allowing things to unfold in their own little weird and wonderful magical ways as well. So the Wheel of Fortune wants to bring you good fortune. It wants to expand your life big time. It wants to bring you, you know, towards a greater, you know, positive complexity. It wants you to have a richer experience. But like I said, we have to be willing to let go of the old ways, the old maybe comfort zones, in order to embrace this Wheel of Fortune. So I think the Four of Pentacles is saying, okay, you know, we just need to let go. Okay, we know that's not serving us, and there could be fears of that, because it might be, well, what if I just lose everything by trying something new? But yeah, we can see here that that is not the energy that is coming through. Oof, okay, I've got Two of Cups. Okay, so for many of you, okay, this could be around a relationship, and I've actually got the Six of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So you might be needing to, you know, move away from a partnership that's blocking some kind of goal here. It could be a business partnership, could be a romantic partnership, and maybe that is the Tower. Now, I believe that energies are all interconnected, so if we're going through issues in relationship, it's probably going to flow into work and career as well. So I see that there is an Ace of Cups, I feel, that has been lost, or that is a Tower moment, that then, if we release that, shifts the Wheel of Fortune and brings in new energy, like a new door opening for you. And yes, it is with a bit of a heavy heart that you do move on, and you might have been around for a couple of cycles here. I feel that with that Six of Swords at the bottom of the deck. But one thing is for sure, we move into more harmonious times, and times of greater opportunity, really landing on new shores as you set sail from this situation. So a personal issue reaches resolution. I feel you're moving away from something that maybe held promise but wasn't it, or it's a goal that you're trying to achieve that your strategy isn't working. With some tweaks, some shifts, some release, letting go, the Wheel of Fortune literally releases, right, and brings you the Ace of Wands, which is that inspired new beginning and an opportunity to finally achieve what you set out to. So that's what I have, Gemini. I hope you enjoyed this message. If you'd like a personal reading to tune into your specific circumstances, the first link down below will take you to my website. You can check out what I do offer there. Don't forget to like, share, comment. Please do hit subscribe. I would be so grateful for that. Join me on Instagram if you're interested in daily content, and I will just wish you all the love and magic for now. Bye for now.